talk about it and they're scared. But sweetheart, I'm not scared. I'm legendary in these streets. You know how many artists I've spoken to behind the scenes that are too afraid to speak up?
So you speak. Who speak, yo?
I'm gonna speak because y'all can't touch me. I am completely protected. I am protected by God. Y'all don't see that by now?
Guys, Nicki Minaj just dropped actual receipts accusing Roc Nation of running a setup operation targeting rappers, and she's naming names. Jay-Z and convicted criminal turned government informant Desiree Perez. But Nicki isn't just speculating. She's linking Roc Nation to Tory Lanez's sentence, 6ix9ine's snitch label, Casanova's RICO charges, and several other cases. And what ties all of them together is speaking out against Desiree Perez. But just when it couldn't get crazier, Desiree's own daughter came out backing Nicki, and she claims her mother had her locked in a mental institution for no reason. So if Desiree would do that to her own flesh and blood, what's she capable of doing to Nicki? Especially now that Nicki's leaking evidence that Roc Nation is working with the government. And if you think this sounds like a reach, go look up Desiree's daughter exposing her, and you'll notice that no major mainstream outlet reported on it. But that's exactly why Nicki's speaking out and showing hard proof that Roc Nation is working with the feds. And if that's true, then every rapper speaking out is a target, including her.
Most artists have no clue what is happening. Y'all don't know what the we go through. At the workplace, you know how many women I said this on Twitter get strategically blackballed out of their positions when they're a little too strong, when they're a little too smart, and get told that they're angry black women and they're having a breakdown?
Alright, so here's what Nicki actually dropped. She shared a screenshot claiming that Roc Nation and Desiree Perez have been working with federal authorities to monitor artists and using their legal troubles to control them. And the screenshot specifically describes Desiree as a confidential informant for federal law enforcement. And this document Nicki posted isn't just some anonymous DM. It's actually pulled from a lawsuit filed by Desiree Perez's own daughter, Demore Hadley. According to the court docs, Desiree forcibly institutionalized Demore with zero medical basis. Demore even shared body camera footage of the moment she was taken to a mental institution, and she claims the whole thing was orchestrated by Desiree. Now wait till you hear the disgusting reason Desiree had her own daughter institutionalized. According to Demore's complaint, Desiree used her money, power, and influence to tear apart Demore and her husband, Javon Hadley. Demore claims Desiree threatened to Baker Act her if she didn't divorce Javon, referring to Florida's infamous involuntary psychiatric hold law, officially known as the Florida Mental Health Act of 1971. The Baker law allows law enforcement, mental health professionals, or judges to forcibly detain someone for up to 72 hours if they're considered a danger to themselves or others due to mental illness. Now here's the most disturbing part. The reason why Desiree wanted her daughter to divorce her husband Javon is because he's black. That's right. Desiree Perez, the woman Jay-Z handpicked to run his company, is a racist. Here's what Demore's complaint alleges. Desiree pulled Demore back and stated, "I'm going to Baker Act you if you say with that N-word. I will have you committed."
Nicki Minaj is playing a dangerous game, exposing Beyonce and Jay-Z. Word on the street is they are trying to do her like they did Kathy White, except this time her death will be more brutal. Jay-Z was allegedly the one behind those SWAT calls to her house, her arrest last year in Amsterdam for substance possession, and her recent poisoning attempt. Apparently, Roc Nation is doing all this to paint an image of her being a crazy substance addict so that when they finally finish her off, they can cover it up with substance addiction allegations. You know, very similar to what the industry did to Whitney Houston. Nicki is the only celebrity with the balls to go after Jay, and as you can already imagine, he doesn't like that at all. And according to Cat Williams, there are more people who want her dead than just Jay and Bey. Nicki started with Jay a couple of days ago when she got on X and put up multiple tweets accusing him of stealing her money and refusing to acknowledge his estranged son, Rymir Sutherwaite, whom he had with a 16-year-old child back in the day. Nicki has been dragging Jay since last year, so no one was really surprised that she was doing this. However, we still don't know what triggered her on that day to go on that long rant. She reposted this IG post that 50 Cent had made about Jay Bastard's son with a caption over it that said, "Jay-Z is trending because the judge has granted Rymir request to move forward with his case, and the judge has demanded Jay-Z to respond to Rymir paternity lawsuit by July 18th, #Jay-Z." Is this why he was trending the other day? I don't know. To God be the glory. People thought this was bad, but the gag is, it was actually just the start of a very long and nasty rant attacking Jay-Z and Beyonce. She was accusing them of scamming her out of $100 million on that Tidal deal and plotting